If you're thinking about selling your business, beware of these 5 deal killers. Once you know what could kill the value of your business, you can avoid these when it's time to sell your business. Every day, all across America, small business owners unintentionally make one or more of the following mistakes, which drastically reduces the business value and the likelihood of successfully selling the business. A single mistake or misstep could cost you tens of thousands of dollars in valuation change. You know the old saying from growing up, knowing is half the battle. Well, now you know what not to do before you start selling your business. Hi, I'm Trent Lee. I've sold over 600 businesses and have been named the #1 business broker in the country for the most closed transactions 5 years in a row. I make these videos so that you'll be prepared to sell your business one day and think about hiring me. Deal killer number 1, pricing, or getting the price wrong. Of all the things you could do that could negatively impact the sale of your business, choosing the wrong asking price is a big one. After all, you can't set the price too high or you'll never get any leads. You also can't set the business price too low or too cheap because then people will think, what's wrong with the business? Plus, if a business seems too cheap, people often question if there's something really going on behind the scenes which is causing you to sell that they don't know about. One way to avoid this is to work with a business appraiser or a financial professional to help you determine the fair market value, or what is called the going concern, of the business in your industry and in your area. Then you'll be able to have a better idea of what your business is worth and how to properly set the expectation for the right asking price. Now, don't take it personal. Just take the information to heart from the business appraisal, knowing that that's likely the fair market value of your business. Number 2, lack of planning. Planning is everything in a business. Without a good plan, nothing will be successful. Long-term planning is critical to the success of any business sale. Succession planning is often overlooked because the former owner assumes that the future owner will take care of it themselves. Unless you want to see your business disappear after you sell it, it certainly is your problem. This is especially true given that a large percentage of small business transactions happen with some form of seller financing or an earnout where you will stay involved after the sale. Another aspect of poor planning is sloppy financials. This could be the single biggest and most costly mistake that small business owners can make prior to selling their business. Underreporting revenue, hiding personal expenses in the business, lack of detailed and accurate financials are so common but so costly. Take the time to learn how to handle bookkeeping or hire it internally or through a CPA, so that you have someone dedicated for your small business, keeping the financials accurate, up-to-date, and organized. Besides, you should be reviewing accurate and up-to-date financials every single month, but you will need accurate and up-to-date financials when it comes time to sell your business. As a business owner, you need this information anyways to make good business decisions, day-to-day operations. The business owner who underreports revenue or over-reports the expenses of their business for the sake of savings on taxes not only is dishonest, but seriously kills the future value of your business and the likelihood of selling it. Deal killer number 3, not using the right representation. Don't try and represent yourself when selling your business. You need to stay focused on operating and growing the day-to-day business. Rely on a licensed business broker or mergers and acquisition professional. You can't just choose the first business broker that comes along and assumes that they're the best. You have to take time to investigate their credentials, to learn what they can do for you, what's their history, what's their track record, how many transactions have they closed. If you're interested, I did another video on the 8 questions to ask before hiring a business broker that I'll link in this video description. Some people assume that a business will sell easy enough, or they think that one of their employees might be interested and try and handle the transaction on their own. The owner nearly always underestimates the amount of time, expertise, and ability to keep the transaction confidential, not to mention the amount of legal advice and guidance that you will need if you try and do it yourself. Do yourself a big favor and do your business a favor. Hire a professional to handle the transaction so you can stay focused on running and growing the business. Mistake number 4, not having clean due diligence records. Too often, sellers burn out and begin to mentally check out of their business. But a new buyer, if they're going to pay you top dollar, needs to be excited about your business and the future potential. Don't mentally check out until you've worked through a professional and they've helped you gather and organize all the due diligence documents that a buyer and a buyer's team of professionals will require in order to validate the financials, the valuation, the due diligence, the agreements in place. Having all of this in place before you get mentally burned out and ready to check out is vital. Mistake number 5, choosing the wrong buyer. I know sometimes I meet with sellers and they say, I don't really care who I sell the business to as long as they write me a check. Depending on the deal structure, it's likely that you will want to feel positive about who the buyer is, not just the dollar amount that they're offering. The first offer may or may not be the best offer. Even the highest bid may not be your best offer. You'll want to make sure that you choose someone who's ready to buy and run the business, but just as important, someone who's willing to take care of your employees, your customers, the relationships that you've spent years developing. Evaluate all options and compare each of those to who would be the best candidate, not just who would write the biggest check. Find someone who you can connect with, that you know will connect with the customers, that can deliver on the same level of commitment and passion that you've had for your business. These factors, no matter how important or little they are, have a big impact on finding the right buyer for your business. If there's one thing I've learned in having sold over 600 businesses, it's that small business owners have a love and passion for their employees and their customers, and they care who takes their business over. Even though as a business owner you might already be burnt out or getting burnt out, most small business owners really care about their employees and their customers. For many of them, their employees and customers are like family, and you want to find a buyer who will treat them that way. A good business sale takes time and planning and preparation, but the results speak for themselves. When you take the time to prepare yourself to set yourself up for success, a good business sale takes a little time and a little preparation and a lot of planning, but it results in great opportunities for you to exit your business and for a new buyer to come in. When you take the time to set yourself up for success, the do's and don'ts should be on top of your list. This will not only help you find a better deal, find a better buyer, but it will help you avoid the pitfalls of selling your business. Follow me on your favorite social media platform so you can learn the best strategies to prepare and sell your business for maximum value.